JunyTony story musical, Jack and the Beanstalk. Shall we start? Once upon a time, there lived a silly but curious boy named Jack. He lived with his mother. Although he was poor, he was always cheerful and brave. But the town had a year of famine, and his mother got sick. Jack couldn't stay as cheery as he used to be. Jack, this is the last loaf of bread. Please go and sell the cow tomorrow and get some food to eat.
Yes, Mom.
While tossing and turning on the bed, Jack thought of his late father and his story.
I wish I had a hen that lays golden eggs in times like this.
The next morning, when Jack was on his way to the market, a stranger came and said,
"Hey there, chap! It seems like you're going to sell the cow. Why don't you exchange your cow for this bean?"
Are you serious? Exchange my cow for this silly bean?
What do you mean, silly bean? Let me tell you something about this, kid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bean, 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 bean. Bean, 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 bean. Bean, 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 bean. Teeny tiny bean, yes, but don't you ignore. Have you heard of this magical bean, bean, bean? Think of anything you want, hocus pocus. Much more than you've ever imagined, oh yeah!
Here and there, bean, bean, bean. Puzzly, fuzzy, bean, bean, bean.
Think of anything you want, hocus pocus, bean, bean.
Here and there, bean, bean, bean. Puzzly, fuzzy, bean, bean, bean.
Mysterious and magical, bean, 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 bean.
Pit-a-pat bean, puzzly, fuzzy bean. Hocus pocus, magical, bean, 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 bean.
The next thing he knew, Jack was sitting at the table with a bean in his hand. Oh, Jack, what have you done? Exchanged the cow for this silly bean?
Mom, what do you mean by silly bean? This bean happens to be hocus pocus, magical, bean, 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 bean.
What? Jack's mother got angry. She took the bean and threw it out of the window. The next morning, when Jack woke up, he was startled. There was a huge beanstalk reaching to the sky.
Whoa! I wonder where it ends.
Jack began to climb up the beanstalk. He climbed up higher and higher through the clouds. There he found a big castle.
Wow! I wonder who lives in this huge castle.
Jack looked around the castle, and he arrived at a huge kitchen. He heard a song from the high table.
Oh, who is that? Clock, clock, I am one sad hen. Clock, clock, I am one lonely hen. I used to be a hen house superstar. All the hens looked up to this superstar. Those were the days with my fellow hens. Those were the days we sang and danced. But one day, clock, clock, he took me to the castle. Clock, clock, I shouted out loud. Lonesome days stuck in the cage. I want to sing at the morning sunrise. I want to sing with my fellow hens again. Clock, clock, I am one sad hen. Clock, clock, I am one lonely hen. Wow, you have a beautiful voice. Oh my, who are you, Clock? Hi, I'm Jack from the ground. From the ground? Huh? That pendant, are you Thomas's son? What?
Just then, thump, thump, thump. Loud footsteps were shaking the castle. It was a very rough-looking giant. The giant took the hen out of the cage and shouted,
"Lay an egg, hen, or else I'll eat you."
Then Then the hen screamed and... Boing, boing, boing. She laid golden eggs.
Golden eggs? Clock, clock! I've been practicing some dance for you. Would you like to see clock? Clock, 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 clock.
The giant fell asleep. Jack carefully passed by the giant to approach the hen.
Jack, that giant kidnapped me, Clock. Please take me to the ground, Clock. Okay.
Jack was carefully climbing down the beanstalk. A thunderous voice came from the clouds.
Stop right there! Give my hen back to me right now!
The angry giant began to climb down the beanstalk.
Okay.
He almost slipped over and over, but Jack and the hen got to the ground safely. Jack's mother saw her son. She came out of her house and shouted in surprise.
Oh my goodness! What on earth is that?
You're in big trouble, you sly kid!
The giant was about to reach the ground.
Axe! You should use an axe to cut down the beanstalk right now, Clock.
Jack brought an axe like Hen said, and he started to cut down the beanstalk. The beanstalk started to swing around this way and that way.
Stop!
If you don't go back to your castle right now, we will cut down this beanstalk, Clock.
The giant had no choice but to go back to the sky. As soon as the giant disappeared over the clouds, the beanstalk fell on the ground.
Oh, Jack, what on earth is going on?
Mom, I brought the hen back. It's a hen that lays golden eggs.
What?
Oh, well. Clock, clock.
Oh my goodness!
Jack sold the golden eggs and bought medicines and food for his mother. He bought food for his neighbors and gave it to them.
Dear hen, I owe it all to you. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for saving me from that wicked giant, Clock. But, I'll lay eggs when I feel like to, Clock. Remember that, Clock? I see. Clock, 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 clock.
Jack lived happily ever after with his mother and the hen. JunyTony Story Musical. See you next time.